everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create subscriber in MailerLite on Jotform submission. So here I have created a lead form using Jotform, and in this case I want whenever a new form is submitted, automatically a new subscriber should be created in my MailerLite account. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect our trigger and our action. So in this process, our trigger application will be Jotform and our action application will be MailerLite. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create MailerLite subscriber on Jotform submission. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to connect my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. Here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. In this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. Here I'm giving the name as create subscriber in MailerLite on Jotform submission. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now I'm going to click on this create button. Here in this workflow window, you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with the automation by simply setting up our trigger. Here I'm going to select my trigger application as Jotform and my trigger event as new response. And here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means we will use this webhook URL to build a connection between our Jotform and Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, here I have already logged in my Jotform account. And from here I'm going to select my form, which is named as lead form. And from here I'm going to click on this more. And from here I'm going to click on settings. From here I'm going to select integrations. And here in integrations, I'm going to select webhooks. Here I'm going to click on edit integration. And now I'm going to remove this previously existing link. Moving back to Pabbly. Here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And now I'm going to paste the webhook URL. And now after pasting the webhook URL, I'm going to click on this complete integration. And here you can see it says integration ready. And now I'm going to click on this finish. And now I'm going to click on this preview form. So this is the form which I've created. Here I'm going to do a test submission to receive a trigger response. So here I'm going to enter the first name as dummy, last name as user, and country code +91, and a random phone number, and a random email. That is dummy@pabblytudes.com. And now I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted a response. So now let's move back to our Pabbly. And here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received first name, last name, email, phone number, and other details. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. Here I'm going to select my action application as MailerLite and my action event as create or update subscriber. And now to connect my MailerLite with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your MailerLite account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. Now for the new connection, here it is asking for API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my MailerLite account. From here I'm going to select integrations. And from here I'm going to click on this API. Now here in this developer API, we are going to generate a new token by clicking on this generate new token button. Here I'm going to give a name to my token. So here I'm giving the name as Jotform, and now I'm going to click on this, and then I'm going to click on create token. And from here I'm going to copy this API token. Moving back to Pabbly, here I'm going to paste the API token. And after pasting the API token, here I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we have successfully built a connection. Moving forward, it is asking for subscriber email, and that's a required field. So here instead of entering the data manually, here I will map the data. So for mapping the data, here I'm going to turn on this map button. And here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I've received in my Jotform. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever a new lead is generated, automatically existing lead details will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map the email. Moving forward, the fields which are not required and you don't want to enter any of the details, then you can leave them blank. Moving forward, here I want to map the name. So here I'm going to search for the name. Here I'm going to map the first name and here I'm going to map the last name. Moving forward, here I'm going to ignore these fields. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the phone number. And now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see we have successfully received a response. So now let's go and check our MailerLite account. Here in my MailerLite account, you can see we have created a new subscriber with the email dummy@pabblytunes.com. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to submit a new form. So moving back to our lead form, here I'm going to refresh this. And now here I'm going to enter another dummy data where I'm going to enter name as test lead, phone number +91 and 899 and a random email as test123@pabblytunes.com. Now here I'm going to click on the submit and here you can see we have successfully submitted a response. Now let's go and check our MailerLite account and here you can see we have created another subscriber with the email test123@pabblytunes.com. So with this we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Jotform and our action as MailerLite so that whenever a new response is captured in Jotform, automatically a new subscriber will be created in our MailerLite account. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.